this your boy Nas, and you watching Talentless TV.
Hey, what's up? This your boy Rakeem, man. You watching Talentless TV, alright?
Yo, this is Mr.Wright, brother, and you watching Talentless TV.
This is K.I., and you're watching Talentless TV, nigga!
First time rapping, where was it, or how did that lay out, your first time rapping?
My first time rapping, I would say my first time rapping was like when I was around 10. Like I always knew I wanted to be a musician, like either singing or rapping. Singing ain't work out too well. I ain't good on the vocals like that, but rap, I could always rap because I used to write a lot. That's all I did. Write.
Artist that influenced you, and who it was?
I would most definitely say Jay-Z, Jada, and Cole. Like them probably like the only people like I rock with hard when it comes to like music, you know.
Alright. What was that? Top five artists? Yeah.
Look, right now, as of right now, top 5?
Yeah.
As of right now?
Right now.
No top 5 as of right now. I mean, I got like top 2, but you know, ain't nobody really, you know, catching my attention. But like 2 people, I'd say.
Alright. Well, since it's the top 2, who would be the top 2?
Cole. And people gonna say I say Cole just because I'm from NC. Like, nah, that nigga could be from China. Like, he just nice, you know? He just nice.
Cause do you know like local rappers here and shit?
Local rappers, I know a few. I really don't be like reading up, like listening up on local rappers because I'm focused on like, you know, trying to improve my sound, you know, put music out, which I haven't did much yet, but it's coming.
Alright. If you had a local rapper to team up with, since this is all a local based thing,
right?
Which local rapper would you team up with?
I would have to say Rakeem, you know. Most definitely Rakeem. Rakeem because, you know, he's so diverse with his rapping, you know, he's nice, you know, he can flow very good, very, very good. I'm most definitely Rakeem.
What's think?
I was on forget me.
For real. Y'all I started rapping when I say like the 9th grade. Me and my homeboy, we just wanted to rap. So it was like I had my little laptop, put on a beat, download the instrumental, rap in the little microphone on the laptop, download Audacity, edit it out, and there it was right there, 9th grade.
Rapper that influenced you, if any, you know, how many, whatever.
It's more than one, but I have to say the most influential rapper is between Hov and Nas, because I grew up on them. My name is Nasir, so I grew up on Nas, obviously, my name Nasir. And Hov, he just got a cool vibe to him. He just keep you uplifted at all times. Nas, his flow is fire. Can't nobody match his flow. Man, that's my influences.
Alright, and out of the songs, what's your favorite joint?
I got about, I'd say about 10, 12 songs out right now on my SoundCloud. And my favorite out of all of them is either a freestyle I did to Who Shot Ya or a song I did to Levels by Meek Mill. But, because Who Shot Ya, that's the best quality. I was straight flowing on that song. So I had to say that's my favorite song out of all of them.
First time rapping, what was like what made you start rapping?
Well, I'll say the first time I actually started rapping, I was like in 5th grade. And it was like 5th grade talent show or whatever. And I wrote all the verses. It was like 2 verses on there. I wrote my verse and the other dude's verse. And we wrote it to Big Time Was Still Fly. That was the hottest song back then. And we actually killed it. And like, I guess the reaction we got from the crowd in the 5th grade, I guess it stuck with me. Like, I guess like I felt like this is something I actually want to do, like take serious. And so I think at like the age of 11, I was just rapping. Never really recorded nothing, took it serious or whatever. I was just rapping. In like 6th grade, Like every morning in 6th grade, we used to be in the caf, like freestyling and stuff, freestyle. And I ain't never think anything was gonna come out of it, but so I kind of pushed it to the side. Like years later, I want to say my sophomore year in college, it was me and a couple of my homeboys. We was in an apartment, chilling or whatever, and one of my homeboys played a beat, and they used to like have these freestyle sessions all the time. And I never really got into them. I would just sit there and like laugh at them and stuff. So then finally, they asked me to go. And I was like, alright. So I freestyle for them. And like, I guess to them, like, you know what I'm saying, they never really heard nobody like spit serious lyrics or whatever. And so afterwards, they was just like, yo, like, you dope, bro. Like, you should take it serious. Like, you should go actually record some stuff. So what I did was I recorded up my first mixtape, which was called Unpopular. I didn't think it was going to get big or nothing like that, so I just recorded, put it out. Actually got some good feedback on it. I put it on DatPiff and hotnewhiphop.com. Then I got some good feedback. Everybody was saying they was loving the music and everything. All the songs like original beats. Original beats from my dude Lynx. His dude named Lynx that also went to my school. Then I dropped Lil Man Big Dreams 2012. Lil Man Big Dreams, that was my biggest mixtape as far as like in the city wise, like Greensboro and everything. I shot a couple videos to it. Something Like Part 2, Back Home was my first video, and No Bass, that was my last video I did. But the last project I did in 2012, that was Lil Man Big Dreams. Now I'm working on this new project called The Fan Base. Because a lot of my supporters want to hear like a series of mixtapes, like a trilogy, I guess you could say, sort of like how Wayne got Dedication and Tiger got Well Done, and those types of projects. So I figured I'm still fairly new, so what I'm going to do is promote the fan base, build my fan base. So that's the name of this project, is The Fan Base.
Alright. The rapper that influenced you, or a musician, or however that goes, you know what I'm saying? If any, who influenced you?
Well, the rapper that influenced me the most, I don't want it to sound like typical, but J. Cole, of course. I started listening to him my freshman year in college, and to me, it was kind of refreshing hearing somebody from North Carolina, you know what I'm saying, being up there, you know. First mixtape I heard from him was The Warm Up, and you know what I'm saying, I was once I started listening to him, like that's all I was listening to for like years, you know, until up to his album. Like that's the only person I was listening to, and so he had a big influence on me actually rapping. And then like once I started rapping, everybody was like, "Oh, you sound like J. Cole, or you gonna be the next J. Cole or whatever." But you know, since he's the biggest artist coming out of North Carolina, I figured that was gonna happen. Like I figured they're gonna compare you to whoever's the biggest artist at the time, especially where you're from. So, but I definitely say he had the biggest influence on what I do as far as the subject matter, as far as having a purpose to the actual music.
Alright, and out of all your songs, you know what I'm saying, the albums, you know what I'm saying, to everything you done did, what is your favorite song out of all of them? You know what I'm saying, your favorite genre?
I would have to say, as far as this music that my listeners know right now, that they actually listen to, would have to be No Bass. And the reason why I say No Bass is because in that song, I basically just rap about all my frustrations, everything I've basically been through, all my doubts and worries, and my questions on why the world is the way it is. I basically just put it all out there as far as my philosophy on life and, you know what I'm saying, my point of view on different aspects of my life and others. Basically just tell one big story of my frustrations and everything that's going on in the world. So No Bass is definitely one of my favorites up to this point, until I start putting out new music for the fans to listen to and for them to give me feedback on what their new favorite song is.
Boom. First first time in fashion? Like, what started you off?
Um, Fashion is something that's just been like instilled in me from the beginning. You know, like growing up, I always tell the story about like how when me and my mother would go somewhere, whether it's the grocery store or just like around the street, whatever. I always made sure that we looked the part. You know, it's always dress your best with the motivation of never knowing who you're gonna see. You know, so ever since I was little, from the best dresser was in elementary school, it's just something that I just love to do. Like as a kid, I would like dress up for the BET Awards and stuff like that to watch it, like thinking I'm already there and whatnot. So just something I've been doing basically forever.
Who, you know what I'm saying, who influenced you in your fashion as a, you know what I'm saying,
As basically as fashion, you know, it repeats itself, but like the trends, you know, it's always a new trend coming out, always a new style. When I really like started back getting really focused into fashion, I would have to say like Kanye is like been a big motivation to me, even though he be spazzing out, but it's still cool. A lot of this stuff underneath all that spazzing out is truth to it, you know, and the guy really knows his stuff, and that's something I admire the most. Like he's out there working and doing his research constantly, you know. I look at Jimmy Choo every once in a while, not just looking at their product, but actually going back and seeing what they made and understanding why they choose different silhouettes and stuff like that.
all right, cool. And I'm gonna end up just throwing it in there, like the name, like what's the name of the production company and what are y'all all about?
My production company is something I started like last year. It's called Wright Brothers Production. It's a motivational idea of hairstylists, makeup artists, just the whole styling world. A lot of people don't understand how much influence fashion and styling actually has in your life. And my theory behind it is if you look good, you feel good, and you do great. And that's the whole motivation behind the Wright Brothers Production.